Back to ring stage phase number 2. Qualifiers finals, the road to Insomnia Saudi. My name is Sethiel and call me Magic. Welcome to again tonight. Um, so yesterday we saw the semifinals in the lower and upper bracket. The team back go up 9 on the champion out, and then they went up SMR. SMR coming in with a 7-0 flawless win. So now we are now going to finals here in Fire Space. Before that, let's talk about Insomnia Saudi. Insomnia Saudi, the largest going to happen in Saudi front and happen 7 to number 30. Tickets are on sale now at insomniasaudi.com. If you guys need, want information, you can do that as well. Tickets that are available are day and fast track tickets lines, and you can also purchase early bird right now on insomniasaudi.com. Back to the games. Have 4 teams that have qualified in state at Saudi. Have of course Team Tamar and the Panan gangs, the one now the Quick Nine, as well as as well as the Team Impact. Sorry, not Quick, sorry, and Team Impact, who are going on as well. Top 4 of this qualifier phase, and unfortunately tonight we have Team Impact play against Nan Gangs, as had to back out for his. Now we have Nan Gangs going up against SMR for the finals. About to join them in the lobby as we are waiting to launch players. Let's talk about yesterday with the Team ASMR versus Impact. What would have been a possible revenge match today, sadly avoided due to Impact backing out of lower bracket finals. So yesterday we saw Team Impact versus against each other in order. Team ASMR defense and quick capitalizing on Jaeger's ability to his hold armory lockers whenever the site was not anywhere near or not in the same floor. Close engagements in round number 7 where round number 6 where Impact nearly won a round, turning it to a 2 and then a 2 and then a 1v1 as Team ASMR came out on top. And right now we are joining them in the game with the first map, best of 3, Coastline, one of the rarer maps we played here on Rainbow Six Siege. We're now going to join them in the banning phase. Right, so ASMR Esports banning first on the attack. Don't really have much of a prediction here as who to ban, or unless they might take out Jackal as an instant ban. Otherwise, they'll take out Capital. captain who can definitely hold down the site. He can definitely lock out some areas without that prevents the defenders from in. And looks like we are now going. Hold on one moment. Hello. Yes. We are back. We have some technical issues. Actually, waiting waiting for admin to launch the game and join back into the match. Yes. Back to the discussion on the previous games. Uh, one game that was Panan gangs um and I believe uh a team I sorry team had had the advantage and most beating rounds until they had actually brought it to a 6-6 overtime 7-8 and I I believe Panan gangs were up allowing them forward and take on ASMR as a result. And live yes games actually team back and team actually neck and neck for the most part until later rounds where Team Impact really did have an impact constantly abused uh, abused from underneath Bandit and just flat out powers of of the operator gadgets basically knocked them off of Doctor onto the admin back into stuff. And if there have to wait, I'm like the game was contact those two, ask them what's happened. Game if they're not in the game, then after green.
actually just about to start now. As we have started rehosting the game, and it is now the Phase 2 finals for the Road to Insomnia Saudi. Alright, so now we see ASMR Esports starting off the ban phase here, and they last banned Capital, and I think they're gonna go for that once again. And yeah, the one-eyed man has been banned. Waiting on non-gangs. Prediction. My prediction. I think they're going to ban a Thatcher, quite possibly. Actually, I'm not sure. Map is rarely played in this, and they banned the Jackal. Then they're going falling down onto a default map, but then again, Jackal is pretty powerful here. Not many rotation areas that are quite covered. Actually, the guard out in the middle of the map is very dangerous around it. Again, so but fence ban. That should be Amira, not Echo. Echo, like I said, okay. Echo has been banned, and now we're just waiting on ASMR Esports. Now, I'd ban Amira here because Amira would be really, really useful in the kitchen area as well as in penthouse. And there we go. Amira has been banned. Now that all the bans have been on to the big phase of the game. Coastline, a map rarely played by any of the teams here that I've seen so far, and most engagements have been happening in in the more default maps such as Cafe and Border. And funny enough, if once this map is done, the second map will be Border, and the tiebreaker has been called for Clubhouse. Get the sixth pick phase now, and at the actual pick, they got Sophia, Hibana, Ash, Buck, and Nomad, Legion, Ozzy, Jaeger, Maestro, and Smoke. And looks like six picking out. This first site's gonna be in Hookah. Luck and have fun for all the players playing there now. Phase here. Maestro being pulled out. In all the way to hallway. Probably watch the flank wherever they're. His eyes. He's going to probably here in billiards, especially right in the billiard area. That is such hard to see, hard to find. Looks like there is a Twitch around, and not a Twitch, sorry. There is a way for those Mozzies, I believe. Yep, Mozzie. Mr. Welching is best. Basically faster than prevent anyone from any damage. Operators Legion should be good back. These should be late game operators and smoke late here. Legion having those individual minds can really play here. Jaeger right in office. Out here, maybe do not know. He has been thrown down, and now fuck. I'm making. I'm out. Jaeger's spot here. Attackers hitting him down. If he makes a fall, it's gonna be bad for either Jaeger. Jaeger tries to engage here. Jaeger's not making a good picture. Fires onto the attackers now. Like Ash to take some damage as watching attack, and looks like Ash manages to get the other picks off with the first skill here. First pick on the mad skills, and looks like Buck finally takes out the Jaeger as they now begin their attack on site. They see the kill hole being made there, and they know that somebody Bana only making a push from afar, and it looks like it's not enough to stop Maestro. It's not enough to test it. Should be able to find the Maestro as Maestro does not beacon in. Trying to beat it out. Bottom is just opportunity. Ash now Jordan get in. Bombs on found and do that's smoke about it. Ash knows well, there is someone there as dangerous. They know the Maestro is there. Maestro ever so cautious operator. She taken out by the Ash on it. Nomad now starting to engage. Third pick here. Counter Legion.
Device ready.
We'll go to smoke. Finally picks up a kill from their team. Taking off a few. punishment from the Ash. The Ash was PHP, matter of the fact that he was down below that PHP as well. Just kills. Buck trying to flush out. Does not see the smoke right above him. Manages to get a double kill. And he managed to take out the smoke. Maestro now all alone by himself in the defense. Buck trying to move in and push onto that, onto the Maestro. Maestro now aware that she's there, and he's trying to move out and is backing down. But here he hears Buck. Sees the Buck engagement, fails to make the engagement happen. See the Hibana is still somewhere else. She's still elsewhere, trying to plant the bomb as the Nomad now tries to engage elsewhere as well. The Buck gets the Maestro. Panan gangs take round number 1. It wasn't even the Buck that took him. It was the Nomad from the window that managed to take him out. Wonderful angle, and then as the call win, it looks like Team ASMR is trying to hold Hookah Lounge and build second attempt. Ash, Hibana, and Zofia. Same composition from both sides. And oh, next pick here, we're gonna have to wait and see. Are going to adjust their operators. Here's the last one to check out. Stick to it, and here we go on next round, round number 2. Panan gangs leading by 1.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
Again,
as they can.
see Giants of are bumping out. But in this phase, Wagner playing as skin of
10 seconds left before
Yep.
insertion.
seconds left. Jaeger's going to be asking for help.
5
Also,
seconds. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
deterrent. Right? Add skills. Have over the attack side, and talk about Buck the operator with not really a more an electric gadget, more technical mechanical gadget. It's not even a gadget, it's a straight up gun. It's like it's a shotgun attached to the bottom of it, and that makes him unique in the black ice cream. Buck is not making. He knows that there was a Aussie there, but he doesn't know Aussie's all engaged elsewhere. Ash trying to go from bathroom in penthouse as Mozzie is trying to far area. Legion's mine's not going out. It's still left on the map in this round, and have yet to see anyone get possible take here with the Jaeger down the site in this office area, and here in Jaeger now getting spotted. He misses the head, but no, Jaeger manages to connect onto Buck with Sophia. 3 frags at Jaeger and takes him out of action. No longer holds office. Now just up to Aussie. Aussie gets spotted, however, he's playing elsewhere. The Hibana's Excairos are not out. They're trying to flush out. Time, yeah, else on the map engaging, trying to flush Mozzie out, but Mozzie is ready. Mozzie is waiting. Yeah, but he's in the side. Fun's coming elsewhere. See, the Sophia pushes in onto the Mozzie now. Double kill onto Para 17. Yeah. And now just Maestro once again. Maestro in now. It's all just defenders. Their ground against enemy. Maestro's in
Attackers have located a bomb.
as the drone flashers are trying to go in. That's that spot. Determined that anyone hating Maestro. Yes. Lightly flash does not get flash. Sees them. sees the Nomad as a play pigeon and takes the kill away. They still have possible on the other side, and Panan re-engaged. Like I said, goes down to the Maestro. Still double kill on the Maestro, but no, this sees it. Panan gets shot from the back. Panan gangs win via getting that quad kill, the 4K onto the enemy team. Incredible play here by Zofia. He now takes the lead. For 1. KD Wagner still yet to see a successful defense here, but they are switching the game up. They are moving and now bringing in a Valkyrie and a Pulse instead of a Legion and I believe they had a Mozzie instead of Legion Mozzie. And it looks like the opposing still playing the same way. Panan gangs are still playing with the same carry with the same operators and are not going up at all. Take a 6-pick here. The round now starts.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Their bombs as this is where Amir would have come in super handy. The onto bomb B from their gig. He would have had. They would have had the full sight line of map of that specific site and have defending it his Maestro cameras. Seconds remaining now on the front phase. They are about to get ready with the Valkyrie here. One least talked about operator when it comes to the game is that Valkyrie herself actually has a useful gadget here when it comes to providing intel. She is the one that brings in the cameras, the deployable cameras that can go on any sticky wall or any surface. Plus with her MPX, the output has been balanced up. Now let's take a look at the attackers here. Still going on through with their normal pushes, normal attacks. Not much to see here other than them just re-engaging and engaging in different positions. The Ashe now trying to find that Valkyrie, and she sees that the Valkyrie is there, and she is being very cautious and ready to push onto the attack onto the Valkyrie. But it's like Valkyrie, knowing that she got spotted, re-engages elsewhere. Taking a look at the Jaeger now. Jaeger getting drawn out, but no, hides and finds another way to move around. Buck's now trying to hear the Buck's shotgun now going off, and it looks like we just have Buck approaching Hookah deck here, trying to enter onto Hookah bar as the game progresses. Now it's still 1 minute 54 seconds here left in the game, and they've already started entering the building. Nobody's there to counter the attack. Nobody's there to roam as heavy as they should. We can't see the Jaeger anywhere, but it looks like the Valkyrie gets down by the Ashe as the Ashe finally finishes her hunt and finds her target. And they're all. The Pulse still though having a difficult moment here. Ashe nearly getting down by the Smoke, but Smoke manages to escape that, and Smoke also getting hit. Looks like the Pulse isn't being used correctly here. Isn't being used to its fullest here. Let's just hold on to the defense now as Zofia and the rest of the opposing team spot enemy player after enemy player getting droned out. The Nomad now knows who they should target next and where. And Ashe has just made it in. So looks like the Pulse has finally come in handy, using his gadget correctly now, using that C4 of his with in line with the heartbeat sensor, and he was able to take out the Ashe as well, moving up and forward, going in now to possibly assist the Smoke that got down. Just barely missing his shots there though, onto the Weird's like no. Hara finally finishes off Hasham, and the Smoke's no longer there. Panan now trying to re-engage onto the site now as Zofia readjusts and tries to look for the Jaeger. No, gets spotted by the Maestro, and Jaeger now trying to re-engage as well. It looks like ASMR Esports win their first round with the down from the Jaeger in that final hit. After the Maestro took out the opponent, he was able to hip fire the Nomad to submission. Incredible play there. hip fire and a drop as well, a drop shot hip fire. One of the rarer things to see there. You won't really see that happen often in the game, especially since they fixed drop shotting now. Right, so the pick phase begins again. It looks like they are going to go hookah lounge and billiards room. Oh, and oh, they may have not picked in time. Bandit and Vigil are not being played here. We'll see. They will discuss the sixth pick. Yep, there we go. Uh, uh, Bandit Vigil is now being replaced by Maestro. Maestro being by MU518. Gonna have to see how this plays out.
Attackers need to locate
Right.
and defuse bombs.
Defense now begins with the bandit this time being used. Probably it's good that they have a bandit. The Hibana has been harassing their smoke so much so that they cannot even move in this village. Once they use the bandit traps, however, that will actually stop them from doing any more damage. And that is exactly what they're doing. He's putting the batteries there in support of the smoke. And we just have to see how that plays out and how useful it becomes to this team. Once again, Mad Legend bringing in that favorite Jaeger skin, the elite skin of that Jaeger. The action phase now begins. Let's take a look at the attackers again, shall we? Nomad, the woman from Morocco, the GIGR, I believe that's where that's her operating outfit, and she actually has an air jab launcher that will, like I said yesterday, will take you out instantly. Looks like we get the first pick now from Hibana, and was on the Legion. There goes that utility. There's so much utility. By this time, he would have only had used 3 out of his 7 utilities, so he still has 4 and is so useless now. It looks like she's calling. Hibana is trying to call out to her teammates that they need help. She needs help in taking out those batteries. Right, so now Nomad into Sunrise Bar now, getting those location pings with her air jab. That air jab is supposed to throw you and disorient you. The moment you go into its sensory range, you are immediately gone. And Maestro here notices he's in trouble. He's in a tough corner, in a rock in a hard place. He needs to hold this tight if he wants to stay alive. Like Ash is trying to draw another Jaeger. Definitely sees the Jaeger as she pre-fires into the site, into the door itself. See the Buck now making a kill from below the smoke, even though he was being pressured to manage to get that kill. And just barely misses Maestro. Maestro manages to take out the Buck, and the diffuser is now down. The defenders now have the advantage here with this diffuser down. Bandit is trying to hunt down the Zofia. Zofia doesn't know where the Bandit's trying to track her down, so she's gonna try and rotate around. She finds the Bandit, finds the Zofia, and gets the kill. ASMR Esports now leading the lobby in live opponents, but it can still all change. It's here the Nomad now trying to re-engage, trying to find the Maestro, but the Maestro is already far gone. The Jaeger is now rotating elsewhere. I think they wasted way too much time trying to secure those walls, and now the Hibana has become potentially useless here. Potentially, not completely, so she could still be of use and she could still be a big problem for the defending team. But with just 40 seconds left in the round, they better do something quickly, otherwise they won't be able to win this round, and ASMR will take it away from them. 30 seconds left on the round. Here they're breaking here. Jaeger possibly moving around to get a kill. Going into Aquarium now. Sees his chance and gets the opportunity. Takes out the Hibana. Looks like they are trying to crumble here, ladies and gentlemen. With the Nomad getting taken out by Maestro's cameras. The Evil Eye truly becoming a useful tool here. Those 5 points of health really do so much damage. And it closes right afterwards. Alright, so it's now 2-2, it's a tie now, and well, it looks like it's set to be a tug of war between these two teams as we now move on to Blue Bar and Sunrise Bar. Two of the more easier sites to hold, apart from Penthouse and Kitchen. I honestly, as a personal player in Rainbow Six, I really don't like holding hookah and billiards, and just goes to show how difficult it is for me to hold that. And I'm not a professional player, but that is quite difficult for me, even with a full stack of team. Looks like we're about to start on the round, and
Attackers
let's
need to
look at the
locate and
defense
defuse
team.
as many bombs as
They are keeping the composition the same and are destroying the walls and are doing their reconstruction, probably to keep keep an earshot of the attacking operators as they propel downwards. I am not quite sure about that strat, so I'm just gonna keep watching them play with it. Now we have here a lot of preparation going on in prep phase. So let's just talk about that previous round. What
10 seconds
what went wrong is that the 2v3 situation, it was so winnable still by the Panan gangs, but they were able to adjust accordingly. The moment it became a 2v3, the Hibana, she did not drone out that position properly. I get running out of time, but she didn't at all drone it out, and it forced her to make some rash decisions. She started rushing into sight, and that's one thing you should never do, is rush in Rainbow Six Siege, even though I do it a lot on casual. But that's casual, and that's a different story. And it looks like we're gonna smoke, not trying to re-engage against the Buck. But decides to drop off. It's not even a smoke, it's a Legion trying to engage with the Buck. This drone now, he gets taken out hard though, as the Ash now comes in, trying to move in from balcony into aquarium. No one to respond and no one to retake that, no one to refrag on that kill over there. Sophia now trying to destroy those barbed wires, but it looks like it's, oh no, she did use one of her concussion grenades to basically disorient her enemy, to basically use up the ADS, the active vest system that's dropped by Jaeger. The Legion trying his best to hold back these operators. Gets a headshot on that tight angle, that a small pixel peek over there onto the window. He gets a headshot. Sophia now coming in, knows where the Legion is. Jaeger responds, getting a headshot onto the Nomad. Now that the Buck is down, the Nomad's still there. Double kill from the Jaeger. Jaeger is now still, I believe, about to disconnect. I'm not quite sure what he's been doing, but he's looking okay now. Maestro trying to re-engage the Zofia. Once again, we're up to a 2v4 now. And it might turn into a 2v3 instantly with this next kill. Just depends on who gets killed next. There we go. Ooh, narrowly misses and Maestro manages to get the kill. Hibana now still left alive. Last one left alive in her team. As she approaches the Maestro, sees the Maestro his arm and kills him, ripping off his arm. Smoke. Not trying to adjust. It gets spotted by the Legion. Legion sees the opportunity but does not take it. Does not run out. And Hibana tries to flash the area, but she could not. Now she's moving into sight here. The smoke still trying to flush out with his deadly toxic gas. Now she's trying to adjust to go into combat, but no, Jaeger takes her out from the inside. Patiently waiting, knowing fully well that there would be an attacker coming in from there. Sees the punch and gets the box shot onto it. Now Team ASMR is leading. As we enter round number 6, it is now 3-2 in favor of Team ASMR. We're not going to be seeing a 7-0 as we did with ASMR yesterday, but it looks like we are still going to see an interesting game here. First floor kitchen and service entrance. Once again, the site has changed, and the operators on the defense have also changed. But the offense, however, it's not about the offense continuously going in with the same people. I think the first 2 times you lost, you should have decided to switch it out and go with someone else for a change. But well, their persistence is admirable, and it may be the key to just grabbing this next win. But we'll just have to see and let RNGesus and the Rainbow Six Siege gods decide for us. So again, we see Wagner playing the pulse, being the one to hunt down the attackers that are above them. We see Valkyrie here moving around in Penthouse, making sure those important hatches are barricaded well. Ooh. See, her black eye camera is completely different from Maestro's evil eye camera, as her camera is not bulletproof while Maestro's is, and Maestro's camera can also um, can also shoot out deadly points of laser, as we saw in the previous rounds. So she was one of the earlier operators to be introduced to Rainbow Six Siege, and she actually had an incredible. She actually has an incredible potential here as an intel operator compared to the Maestro drones with two cameras that can only be operated by him. Well, moved around by him, while everyone else can look through the camera. It's not enough to be able to give them the advantage. The pulse here, making some kill pulls from below, using up most of his ammo when that's still pretty good amount of ammo. Don't usually see operators run out of ammo immediately. Now we see Ash here droning out hallway as well as VIP going into penthouse and checking it out for the Hibana. Hibana also finding that pulse. Be a bit of a problematic case here as he is busy with his heartbeat scanner and he finally finds the Hibana. He knows that Hibana is there and he is trying to bait her. And no, actually she's the one trying to bait him. As she's on her drone. The diffuser has been dropped. What a weird play there. Hibana, you knew where he was. Why didn't you away? Well, now we see the engagement here coming in from the Nomad. Flash grenades going out. Stun grenades going out. And it looks like it was supposed to be on the Jaeger. Now we adjusted elsewhere. See a nitro cell going out by the pulse, but there's not enough to trigger it. Two nitro cells, that's the second one going out. Another utility wasted by the defending team. As the next kill now comes in from the Maestro. Pulse now holding his position. All seems quiet so far. Nothing much happening now. Just the sound of Nomad's air jabs taking away. Zofia trying to find that Jaeger. Jaeger still holding his position where he is from near the surveillance room in main lobby. Jaeger hears what seems to be approaching enemy. Gets the Zofia. No, Zofia gets downed by the Jaeger. Jaeger manages to survive that, and now here we go. The trade-offs are coming in. Buck still at near death HP, but then gets taken out by the Jaeger, who's rotating around. Now on a double kill, Jaeger moving back to his position. Nomad, the last one standing, goes inside, drops inside. No one there to respond. Can she get this pixel peek here onto the Pulse? As Pulse gets Pulse gets the pixel peek from the other side, managing to see the Nomad. Nomad backing down a bit, giving him that problematic shot. Allowed him to take this win. Now we are going to be switching defense as ASMR takes this first half. 4-2 is now 4-2, and we are just waiting for the next prep phase to start. And looking at the defense change, looks like a Warden is being brought in, but I'm pretty sure that was a late pick, and the 6th pick will happen eventually. There we go. Warden is getting taken out for Legion, of course. Oh no, Smoke's being taken in now. They're going to be holding hookah and billiards room. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if Mira is useful here. Definitely do know that Mira has been used here. I personally use Mira here, but I'm not sure if she is useful exactly on this site. Speaking of useful here, Maestro placing his camera a bit further away, unlike what ASMR did. Maestro placing his camera a bit further away from the billiards table, from the pool table. And see here, Rahim playing the ever so scary Vigil. You can't find him, you can't drone him. He will pop onto you and take you out with the K1A and that SMG-12 with that high power of a high fire rate. 5 seconds left, and looks like have going to be seeing a bit of a smoke right here, and looks like allowed in the rule boundaries. It was 2 minutes 55 seconds when that spawn peak happened, so they are very much allowed to make that kill. Let's take a look at Nomad. Nomad has been taken out now. Ash already inside the building, and looks like she is going to be hunting down some roamers. as Jaeger, being the roamer himself, also attempting to hunt down the enemy position here as Buck is awaiting for the Jaeger to push out. It looks like the Jaeger did manage to take some punishment after all, and he is trying to find Buck, but no, Buck gets smart and takes him out as quickly as he should and could. Now we see another one sneaking around. However, we see the Vigil and the Dockerby calls go out and disrupts the player, the defense momentum. Now we see the Vigil back on track again and trying to find his next kill. Will he take out the Ash, or will the Ash take him out? No, he barely just shoots the Ashes. Now ASMR Esports loses a diffuser. I know gets taken out as well. Vigil, being a scary operator he is, manages to take out the Sophia that's trying to push him. This Buck now tries to hunt down the Vigil. Vigil's getting spotted though, and he is now going to be moving upstairs and re-engage elsewhere. Back somewhere more interesting here. Maestro holding in positions as well as looks like Doc's telling the Smoke, hey, I need a sightline here. And Vigil gets a double kill onto the Dockerby, and still nobody is there to stop the Vigil. But it looks like Panan Gangs wins this round with a headshot onto the Buck. Hearing from below, takes a shot and takes a crack at it. Impressive ability there to be able to hear out the movement from below and take out and take action immediately. We see here kitchen and service entrance is being chosen for the site. Maestro, Mozzie, Smoke, Jaeger, and Legion. First time was not a good time for the attacking team. It looks like they are bringing a Sledge this time, and Sledge, being a very powerful operator with his hand grenades, his sledgehammer, shotgun, or rifle, as well as the SMG, the SMG 11, as definitely something that is going to be useful in this attack of theirs. Looks like Maestro is going to be putting one of his black eyes in service entrance, possibly to watch out for those smoke plants if they do try to use a Monty. They are expecting an attack with the smoke here, so looks like they are trying to counter that in a way. See the smoke being played out again. Shotgun, one of the best shotguns in the game is the SAS shotgun, and now we see here with his SMG 11 being used to basically balance out that range difference that the shotgun cannot provide. On to the attack phase now, the action phase. See the Ash moving in. Looks like she's going to be the small, more different path and making a different approach with IQ now also going in from a different area, breaking through the barricades as you should, get inside and gain access. It's still 3-4 here. These two teams are incredibly skilled, so there will be engagements that are just mind-bogglingly insane, much like what we saw with that pulse earlier. IQ's not paying attention now. We see that there is somebody there. There's a Jaeger nearby, and he's trying to engage the IQ as he goes on. He sees the IQ hit the head, does not take the headshot. IQ manages to take out the roamer. There we go. The reply that the roamer is now dead. As of right now, it looks like they aren't playing a pulse here. Even though it's a kitchen play, they're not playing a pulse anywhere at all. And IQ takes out gadgets, removing any and all of those pesky little techs here. Now here, the sledgehammer being used for the first time now in this round, as Sledge has to get Smoke out, but no, narrowly misses, and Smoke gets down. He's now on his deathbed. Smoke no longer able to keep up what's happening. He has to move away as the hollowing, but no! Mozzie responds with a C4 from above, taking out the Sledge. A hollowed out map is never good for both sides. And it looks like Smoke has been spotted, but no one's gonna take him out. No one spots the Smoke. The flashbangs go in. Smoke's getting annoyed. Smoke's getting called out. The mom call is not coming in. Smoke is getting his second chance here with the revive, and it looks like Raheem Legion getting that next kill onto ASMR Esports. What started off as a strong momentum quickly ended the moment that Sledge goes down, with just 50 seconds left in the round. They need to find that smoke. They need to pick him out quick, because that was a missed opportunity from the Sledge, and definitely not worth the problem. It's like, oh, breakthrough from the window, double kill onto the Mozzie. Hasham goes down. The Nomad is now down. It's now a 2v4 situation. Health-wise, it's still possible. They technically don't have enough health to actually make an impact, but we'll just have to see.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds left in the round as Dokabina prepares to
10
enter
seconds remaining.
into sight. Here, the grenade's now about to go off. Grenade did get taken out by Jaeger's charges, and looks like it's running out of time.
User has been dropped.
We have run out of time, and
Out of time.
it looks like Mozzie was able to get that last kill onto Dokabina, which we see full third person view, but we did not get that final kill. Alright, looks like we are going to be seeing Penthouse as a site to behold. Nope. Blue Bar and Sunrise Bar. Well, if you get the opportunity to hold an easy site, go for it. Especially since Blue Bar and Sunrise are very much easy sites to hold. Looking at the defense here, not much of a difference other than still no pulse being played here, and that's quite interesting. But they don't really need it much since they're winning, and as we now see for the first time, Zofia will be 6th pick into a Blackbeard. Wonder what they're going to be using him for, but we'll just have to see. Right now, it is a tie with Panan Gangs winning the last 2 rounds, bringing it to a 4-4 situation. Will the Panan Gangs win this first map, or will Team ASMR prevail and get their own taste of the W for this game? Well, not for this game, but for this first map. Mozzie and that super shot is a wonder to behold. And I wonder why they're leaving that wall open over there, or closed in this case. Well, now just 10 seconds left in the prep phase. We're gonna have to see how they plan to play this out.
5 seconds to go.
It's like you can see Maestro holding out just inside Blue Bar with his evil eyes. The way they play is quite interesting, something that resembles that of a normal casual player, but also at the same time tactical enough that it feels like an actual pro player. That's just how I see it. I'm pretty sure it's not exactly like that. I'm pretty sure they're all pretty good at this game, but that's just how it is. Obviously, there's trying to engage on who he is as the Mozzie being drawn out constantly and being pushed away. Runs down this area, and like the reload animation, the best reload animation in this game. Fits his personality, definitely. Gets down. The IQ does down the Jaeger. I believe that was the IQ that downs the Jaeger. Yes, it was the IQ that downed the Jaeger. And, looks like they saved the Jaeger by destroying the hatchback beneath him. But oh no! A friendly fire from the smoke as the drone baits him into killing his own teammate. What a turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. It's really an odd one, to say the least. The drop from the hatch, Smoke's aid was not enough to help them out. I see the Smoke now once again hearing the audio cue from the Legion landmine, but not enough for information. Looks like IQ barely missing the Maestro, and the Maestro now, sorry, Smoke now taking out the Ash, or yes, the Nomad, I think, and Blackbeard answering back with his own call, or his own reply, and pushing back the enemy is to 3v3 instead of a 4v3. Now see the sledge here moving in to take the position for the take the position for the Blackbeard. Blackbeard gets deterred by the Jaeger. We now see the Legion. The Mozzie getting a double kill now onto the enemy team. He gets his fourth! Sledge not paying attention to where Mozzie was. Will he be able to do the run out here just in time with Blackbeard? Gets a double kill. Raheem Sterling. Now Mozzie knows where he is and is adjusting and gets the final kill. Mozzie with the triple Mendoza on the Mozzie, taking out the Blackbeard from the hatch. It looks like Panan Gangs is going to be winning this. It's a 5-4 now. Still too early to call, but it's 5-4. It looks like they're going to win this map. It's just how it seems. So we're going to have to see how this game plays out. Hookah Lounge and Billiards Room again being chosen for the defense. Jaeger, Doc, Smoke, Maestro, and Legion being played down. Nomad, IQ, Ash, Gridlock, and Buck. First time bringing in Gridlock, and we can talk about her gadget as well as IQ's. Gridlock being played here. Gridlock is more of an area denial operator with her racks, I believe that's what she calls them. It looks like she's going to be 6-picked into Blackbeard. IQ as well being played out here. IQ's gadget can be is a gadget that can scan the electronic devices and potentially help them remove pesky devices such as Jaeger's ADS as well as Mute's jammers. Looking at the Doc also being played here. Doc with a stun pistol would have been useful had the Doc been there to save the I believe it was Legion or Jaeger who was down by the Nomad. Oh, and then the Smoke just like straight up shot and murdered his own teammate. Team kill on an injured teammate. To say the least, that's rather scary, rather disappointing, rather annoying to happen to you. Or Para 17 playing the Jaeger, and Panan Gangs is still in the lead by 1. Second timer has now passed, and anyone can now conduct a spawn peek. And it looks like that's what he's trying to do. That's what the Doc is trying to do. I know, as far as we know, the Blackbeard and Buck are expecting that from the Doc, because he's the only one of the few defenders to have ACOGs. The Streets are the only defenders that are allowed to have ACOGs. Figure. The Ash is always inside and he's waiting for it. Ash is around in kitchen and is scouting around for the Jaeger's position. She spots the Jaeger behind the desk and she is very cautious. There is somebody there and she knows not to approach there for now and keep her eyes on the prize as she moves to Sunrise eagerly with the help of her friend's drones. It's Legion trapped and gets a double team! Did not expect that from the enemy team, and Legion manages to take him out before the Ash could remove Maestro from this game. Again, we get to hear now the Doc giving in the heals here as Maestro gets pulled a bit now. Blackbeard makes the attempt on the kill, but Doc takes out the Blackbeard and re-heals his own teammate as well as himself. That engagement did cost them nearly 2 players, but it managed to bring them both back to life. Full set, and you see the headshot. Oh, did not succeed on that peak. Maestro manages to get that headshot onto the IQ as the IQ tried to peek around the corner. Long hold angle there. Nomad still expecting an enemy operator to run by in this gear, while Buck's trying to definitely flush out that Jaeger. He sees Jaeger's gun. He gets a shot onto the head, and there we go. We are now 4v2. Still a winnable situation if they're careful about what they do next in the next few minutes, in the next few seconds actually. They don't have minutes to spare. And Nomad now away from the Jaeger's position and is trying to hunt down the remaining players. Maestro still down that long hallway, while Legion is now holding and helping Maestro out, as well as the Dog holding in the luggage. Nomad expecting a Legion to come around as he gets spotted. He does see somebody trying to run out and gets misses the Smoke. Smoke trying to be engaged on the sides. Nomad now a bit low here. Maestro takes out the Buck as the Smoke now engages with the Nomad. Smoke once again down for the count here. And Nomad, be careful, gets a Doc. No! Gets taken out by the Doc who was waiting for her at the luggage hallway. Defenders now win round number 10. Panan Gangs leading this at 6-4. They are about to win this map. If they win this next round, they will win this map, and we'll move on to our second map, which is in Border. ASMR Esports really underperforming here in the attack. Second leaderboards here. Bedoza with the 14 kills. Incredible KD coming in 14-6, and Wagner coming in 9-7, as well as Mad Legend bringing in a 9-6. The MU518 following in and Wagner. Alright, so it looks like the defense now refocusing on the entrance. Jaeger, Mozzie, Smoke, Maestro, and Legion being brought in here. Blackbeard being 6 picked out for a buck. And looks like they are going to be bringing in a sledge from the L Detachment Elite skin. And looks like IQ is now actually going to be facing Bandit, Blackbeard. So let's talk about what happened there. It was re-engagements after re-engagements, but the Doc became so used to being able to heal those two players every single time they were hit, and then heal themselves afterwards. That's the importance of having a Doc every now and then. If you know your players are going to get down, have someone basically refill their health, HP. The important thing is just Jaeger there, doing an insane shot and just really damaging the now Mozzie in control of the enemy drone, however, and Mozzie no longer having to his drone place them into locations. 10 seconds left on this match, on this round. We'll have 5 seconds, and the attack phase now begins. Jaeger begins probably attempt 5, probably within the time limit of the runout time. And he manages to damage the sledge. This time there's no Doc to heal him. Sledge now does his own damage as well onto that Jaeger. Gets a safe spot now. Jaeger is getting bone here. Farah getting a bit risky with his runouts. Attempt another runout. No, just be waiting for Nomad to come up. Here's the Nomad's device comes out. And no, Nomad catches the Jaeger with a quick peek and a headshot.
Defender is exposed.
And it was outside. Maestro was outside helping bait. It looks like they're getting a bit cocky here. Panan Gangs, please don't get cocky. You're already one point away from winning. Chill it down. ASMR though, their best here to fight and are taking out every single run out.
Airdrop in place.
Now with the Jaeger dead, they don't have any abuse the opposing team. They still have Mozzie in play, and he is hunting down players from above, but it's still way too far. It looks like we get another down on the defense from Hibana, but Hibana is critical on her HP. And get the Maestro. Nope, Maestro reconnects, and Maestro comes in. Does he get a second kill? No, he disengages and moves elsewhere as the Ash tries to rush him. Ash is now trying to push in. Ash moves in. No, just turns around the last minute. Ash gets the Maestro from the back. It's on 2v4 situation. Ash trying to pre-fire that hole as she moves re-engage elsewhere. That she's trying to abuse his hammer onto the players, sending in pressure from the players. It looks like Bedoza trying to get a double kill. He gets the double kill, takes out the sledge and the IQ at the same time. Around, it's now an even game here, folks. All of them still at full HP. 6 more, but no! Does not hear the Nomad approaching from behind. It is now 1v1, 1v2 situation with the smoke all alone. Ash still trying to engage him from the other side. Stalemate here for now. 40 seconds left with the Nomad safe to drone. She will drone out and find him where he is exactly. Now Ash knows where he's coming from, but then gets a shot onto the smoke. Mad Legend brings this round to a 6-5 now. Round number 11. A possible overtime is going to happen here. If ASMR manages to win this next round, then the overtime plays and round number 13 comes into play. Right, looks like they're going to be holding Blue Bar and Sunrise Bar if they manage to get this win. If Panan Gangs manage to win, and then they will be moving up and will be ready to take them on in order map. And looking at the defense lineup here, standard same lineup, except this time a Twitch will be played instead of a Ibana, probably to abuse any and all of those gadget using operators, which is a majority. Every single one of the opposing team is a heavy gadget operator that can be destroyed by the Twitch drone.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by.
Alright, now as we move on, the defense prep phase, let's actually take a look at an operator that barely gets any recognition here, and that's the Smoke. Smoke with a gas grenade, a powerful defender, late game, uh, late game situations. He brings the Smoke, some incredible amount of strength here as he plays, as they play on.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds left in the match.
5 seconds left.
IQ, we have an IQ being played here, and now we move on to attack
Attackers are moving.
action
Defuse the
phase.
bomb.
Here, the Maestro placing on his cameras as the Jaeger and the Mazda now moving around, place their defensive gadgets and somewhere. The Twitch now deploying her Twitch. Have to see how Twitch works. Another operator that's barely played here. Twitch deploys a special drone, unlike normal scout drones. Twitch's drone can't
Attackers
jump,
bomb diffuser
but
has
does
been
have
dropped.
5 shots of tasers. It can also still function like a normal drone, other than the jumping not being there. She can still use it to scout around in areas that she may deem dangerous.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Defense team now here. Still 2 minutes 10 seconds left, and we've already gotten attackers onto site. Here, trying to move around, but those gets
Attackers have located
naded
the bomb.
by the sledge. Like I said, that usefulness. And Switch also gets down now. ASMR now loses another one, the most powerful shotgun in this game. One of the most powerful shotguns in this game is that Smoke. Oh, Sledge gets down. Another shotgun kill. No,
Attackers have
Smoke
recovered
does
the
not get to have that chance to get down a double kill, but the Jaeger manages to take out the Ash. Will they be able to win this? Jaeger, Panan Games be able to win this as Jaeger gets another kill, a double kill now on the headshot. 3v1 situation. IQ now all alone and is basically in a dangerous situation here, as still one more defender that needs to be taken care of, and that's the Jaeger. Jaeger gets the kill. Panan Gangs manages to win this. Good half. All in all, Panan Gangs win map number 1. We are now going to move on to the next map, and we will be back in a few minutes. So that was an incredible play by the Jaeger, and now Panan Gangs manages to take this first map, with Panan Gangs is leading 7-5. We're going to now have a 5-minute break as we move on and prepare for the next map here in Rainbow Six Siege Phase 2 Finals. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Insomnia Saudi Road to Insomnia Saudi Rainbow Six Siege Phase 2 Finals. As we saw in the previous game, we saw them play in Coastline, and we saw how well these players actually engaged with each other, nearly bringing in an overtime. But the Jaeger managed to drop that triple kill in the last round, giving Panan Gangs the win for the first map. And right now, we are moving into round number 2 on border. But before we move, let me just remind you guys that you can now get your tickets at insomniasaudi.com. We are just 10 days away from Insomnia Saudi, and I can't wait to see you all there. So let's just rejoin them over there at border. See, the first ban on the attack is, of course, a thermite. ASMR Esports has been aggressively against the thermite being in this map, so they did ban thermite, and now we'll see Panan Gangs will be banning. Bit of a typo there, it's Pana Gang, but we'll let it slip and slide as it is Panan Gangs after all. I see a Jackal being banned again by Panan Gang, and looks like, yeah, they'll probably ban Amira, because I mean Amira's always banned. It's basically a default competitive ban now, but by this point, if they don't, then it's probably Echo as well, and Echo called it, ladies and gentlemen, called it. As you can tell, this is the highlight of the banning phase. Just calling who is going to be banned next. Alright, so probably, yeah, Mira again banned here, so no difference in who's being banned apart from Thermite, because Mira is very powerful in terms of, yep, predictable. But yeah, Mira is very powerful in terms of defending several sites in this, as I mentioned yesterday. So now we're ending the ban phase and moving on to the pick phase. Alright, round 1 of map number 2 here in Rainbow Six Siege. That was actually a pretty long game that they had earlier, and now we're seeing them coming in after that 5-minute break. And here we are. We see the reveal phase now with IQ, Buck, Hibana, Zofia, and Nomad being played on by the Panan Gang, and Doc, Mozzie, Jaeger, Maestro, and Smoke being played by ASMR Esports. Nox Elite Skin being brought in this time, and no complaints about that. The Elite Skin is pretty darn good. Still keeping that World War II theme for the original operators. I do have an issue with the Smoke Elite Skin though. It is quite troublesome to have that there, but looks like, oh, does not have sight on it, and the drone gets taken over by the Mozzie camera. Mozzie playing around with the drone now, taking away the enemy's ability to basically scout out a bit better, moving the intel part of the intel. And now we see that they are defending off armory lockers and archives. Just have to see how well they defend this location. Bombed by the attackers, but looks like they are trying to way into site now as the attackers coming in from east and west together. Probably secure that the position, barely missing though as the shots now go in. Jaeger knowing fully well that there is going to be a problem if he does not re-engage there. Does not know that there are already attackers nearby and are actually moving elsewhere. Here the Buck that will be onto trying to probably get that sneaky grenade kill. Trying to see first. Oh, but loses his drone. Now he's gonna try and get his drone back into that hole. If he can get the shot and a grenade into that hole as well, and just drop it down onto the enemy. Yeah, have to get shot, but gets taken down by the Mozzie. Mozzie getting that bullet line kill, and now going in for Zofia. Zofia picks herself up and manages to kill the Mozzie. Zofia, with her secondary ability, the ability to pick herself up, takes out the Mozzie. But she is now down to 5 HP, and there's still that problematic Jaeger holding that position there, and with just one shot of his gun, she will definitely go down.
Bomb
It looks like she is going to be engaged elsewhere though. And just had to take care of a few things, and it looks like Jaeger did manage to kill the Sophia. Now the IQ. Oh, just narrowly missing the Jaeger. Jaeger does not know the IQ is there, and she will be holding her position there as the Jaeger tries to re-engage elsewhere. Now have a 4v4 situation as the earlier pick was done by Sophia the onto the Mozzie, and we heard the doc here healing one of the units. No, IQ without hearing the Jaeger gets taken out by the Jaeger. Oh no, what a cruel twist of fate. She tries to disguise herself in the wire, but Jaeger comes in and says, "I see you, Holo," and takes her out. The Buck here knows that there's somebody nearby, and there's a call out, but no, gets taken out by the Jaeger again. Jaeger now on a triple kill. Will he be able to ace this?
15 seconds to go.
Hibana does get the shot down. No, Nomad gets the shot in,
10 seconds.
and bomb diffuser is down. Nomad's position has been revealed, and there's no time for her. With just a few seconds left, looks like they will not be able to push in, and ASMR Esports win the first round on border. Now 1-0 with ASMR leading this game. Right, so the IQ coming in, hiding in the barbed wires, did not react in time to the Jaeger, and the Jaeger just immediately punishes her for that slow reaction, albeit she was in barbed wire, but it still did the damage to her. Like, she shouldn't have done that. She should have taken control of the CCTV room and had just planted maybe a claymore to stop the Jaeger. Looks like we see here Nomad being refitted, I believe, in a castle, also replacing Kaid.
Attackers need
Looks
to
like
locate
attackers now have
bomb.
the defenders playing castle, Legion, Jaeger, Mute, and Jaeger, Mute, and the Valkyrie. No pulse for this round, but it looks like they are going to be using C4 still, as Mute and Valkyrie do hold C4s. As we're going to be seeing a Jaeger hold from our main lockers now. He will be preventing anyone from pushing from above, so that is going to be an important factor here. As when they do lose the upper position, then they will not be able to maintain control of the site, as a vertical control is very important here. So, the attackers taking out any source of sound just to make sure that they are in safe ground. Now we see here Para playing the IQ, and Hibana being played by IFK. Looks like Jaeger is gonna be the lone soldier here to hold from above, and he is not worried at all. He still has his ADS that's protecting him from any and all foreign objects that may damage him. He is in a pretty good position to hold out on his own. In the meantime, we see Hibana and Sophia now. You see Sophia now taking control of CCTV, helping her out. Looks like Jaeger does now have some reason to be worried, as he did get spotted and is now re-engaging and moving elsewhere. So his first kill here, dude, narrowly missing the Buck there, and Mute knows that there is someone in CCTV and he does not have control of that area. Buck now throwing a grenade onto where Mute was. Had he just waited, he would have been able to take out the Mute. But it looks like Buck is going to be engaged elsewhere. You hear the Jaeger now engaging somewhere else, and Jaeger actually with a teammate. Will he get a headshot? No, gets taken out by the Nomad. Nomad now on a double kill, and followed by the IQ, getting that third enemy opponent down. Is now again back to a situation where it is Panan gangs in the lead with the number of kills and men power, and looks like Sophia manages to get her fourth kill down, and there we go. Mendoza downs 2 people and kills the last one. No, he takes out his own teammate, and killed the last one. It was an unfortunate run-in with his own teammate. Now we move here into round number 3, and it's still 1-1 in favor of nobody but that last team kill. However, it confused me. It was only 4v1, and I see 2 other kills happening in the field. That was quite a confusing ending, but hey, realized my mistake and I called it out. So yes, let's move on now to round number 3. It looks like ventilation workshop, the ventilation room and workshop are going to be used again, and you being traded out and Mozzie being brought back in now. So let's look at the attackers for this attack phase and see what they're trying. Let's try to read what they may be trying to do here. We see a sledge and a bug. That already tells me that they are going to take the vertical play here, as well as a Sophia to concuss and also add in the vertical advantage. We have the IQ that will take out any potential devices, and the Hibana to finish it off with with anti-metallic wall breaching. Her X-Gyros will come in handy in this round. Once they take control of the upper floors. Now we see Mozzie being played out. So they switched out the view in place of Mozzie. Mozzie will be able to take out control, but will it be enough to stop the push and the advance from the attacking team? Now look at this. Have Castle being played as well. Both the bulletproof barricade walls, and if they do manage to, they will basically they will be using the castle hole as a advantage. They don't have a nomad, however, and if the castle decides from somewhere else, then if the castle decides basically run out, then that's bad news for the attacking team. But it looks like he's not, and Jaeger did take some engagement on, and does take on a significant amount of damage here. But engaging elsewhere, and moving around. Jaeger is still falling back as the first kill now gets dropped in by Zofia, opening kill of this round. And there we go. Oh, the next kill is now traded off by Legion. More people in Zofia does not manage to get the kill. Zofia runs out of ammo and moves away elsewhere. Tries to chase the Legion. Does not know where Legion is and gets taken out. No! Gets taken down by Legion. Legion gets a double kill. Mad skills on the Zofia. What a weird engagement here. And Legion is get a third shot. We get his third kill in. It's on trade off after trade off 2 versus 3. The ASMR is still in the lead. The number of kills for people here. IQ gets popped. IQ pops the Jaeger, and now Legion, and now it's just a 1v situation. Legion still holding out on his own here, and expecting the IQ to move around. Are now going in, and he hears it coming in. He knows where he is, and Hibana will defend to engage, but Hibana is also getting spotted. The Legion now in a stuck like situation. Hibana trying to wait for it to pop out. Gets spotted. IQ not react, and Hibana now moves around trying to pick up the defuse and prepares the plan to happen. Like the IQ is not trying to push Legion. Legion has now gone down and is now away from the IQ and the Hibana as well. The plant is now happening 2 seconds onto the plant. Legion still moving in, does not know where the plant's happening. He just checks to A, tries to side A, does not know where the plant is. Hibana holding out and waiting for the Legion to pop his little head onto side. Here's Legion. Legion manages to get the triple kill onto Hibana. Well, the Legion manages to get shot on. No, Legion holds out and is now detected and is trying to get those free fire kills onto the IQ with the long diffuser. They have time. No, they do not have time. Panan Gang wins round number 3. Panan Gang is win round number 3. Panan Gang now takes the lead. They just had enough time to kill the Legion before he could defuse the bomb. Diffuser. Defuse the yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Now we're looking here at the next big phase. It is now round number 4. Round number 4, and it's still basically anyone's game. There's nothing here that tells me that um either side will win. So right now it's too quick to judge, too early to judge. Gonna have to look at this, how this plays out. Right now, we've seen IQ, Ash, Nomad, Zofia, Hibana, an all girls team versus an all guys team. It's gonna be testosterone versus the. Actually, I don't know. So actually, I don't know what happened here, and I don't even know why I mentioned that. But right now, we're just going to be seeing proper gameplay here of wits and quick reflexes. See how these two teams play it out. It's actually my first time seeing well, a battle of, but it's going to be one interesting wins this out. Nomad, one of the more important operators like I talked about, needs to be brought in. Nomad with her a what do you call it, her air jab will prevent anyone from running out and attacking from the doorways and actually stopping him. We saw it yesterday when the did damage as he ran out. Having a Nomad is the best way to prevent that. Like the attacks not going in. IQ did an incredible drone scan here, and Zofia here with the entryway attacks. Jaeger with quick assault rifle hits, and the Maestro also his incredible camera, movement camera now. Since they're playing in armory and lockers, they're going to be needing a lot of hard breaches coming in. And I don't get why they're not bringing a Thatcher in this sense. I mean, it's okay. Don't have any of the bandit issues they may be facing, but they still have the issue of the attacks that are going to be affecting their push. Going to play now, Jaeger actually losing some HP, and Zofia as well. Jaeger far away from the site is now critically injured. There's the dog near him, and the dog is still trying to make his way, but the dog is too far. What the engage is going to be and how they're engaging this. Well, peek from the IQ gets us the kill, as well as the Hibana taking out the dog from afar. It looks like the opening picks onto ASMR has now occurred. It's now 2-1. It's still in favor. It's now 5 versus 2 in favor of the double kill coming in from Wagner as he takes out 2 of the opposing team. And now Mozzie getting the kill now with Oni is now P2, and Smoke knows where Ash is, but no, Nomad, it's not Ash, Nomad manages to get the kill, downs the Smoke, down just the Mozzie left to attack now, and they are telling their teammates, hey, the Mozzie is in there, flush him out. Smoke is now low on HP. Get the Nomad, and Nomad manages to get that double kill onto the entrance into armory lockers. Looks like the ladies here win, boys. And let's go, Nomad with that insta kill, realizing that he will be healing and just takes him out from the corner. Alright, so now we're seeing the next big phase. Now Panan gangs up by 2 on the round. It is now 3-1 situation here. If they win the next 4 rounds, so kind of a lot to ask. They win the next 4 rounds, then they're going to be the ones, they're going to win the finals here. And looks like they're bringing in a Twitch now, no longer having an IQ in play, with those who are playing the Twitch and playing the Marquis elite skin, and Doc with the Trench Medic, and Jaeger with the Flying Ace. 3 elite skins in one map. I don't know. I have a thing for elite skins, even though I don't necessarily want to buy them. It's still pretty nice seeing them there, having a completely unique and different look, having a completely different animation. Elite skins just kind of add a bit more oomph into the operators. And it's like Maestro here trying to play with that cheeky little vault spot. I'm quite not appalled, but I'm curious as to why that hasn't been properly patched out yet. But right now we're looking at the dog now. Hash not playing this dog. The dog was not able to heal the Jaeger in time, and the Jaeger got taken down anyway. and in turn the dog also taken out with a headshot by the IQ from afar. And now we see the Maestro placing down his barbed wires as the smoke prepares for a push from armory lockers.
Diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
It looks like the attacking team is now pushing in hard actually, and which F2 being played here with with an ACOG, and I really don't use that often enough to actually have enough info on. I used the ACOG before, the F2 ACOG prior to it being changed up, if you're being nerfed and everything. It looks like Jaeger tried to do a bit of a cheeky run out here with no avail, as IQ tries to take a few quick shots at the Jaeger. It looks like I was wrong. There was on IQ, so I'm not quite sure who they exactly replaced. Now we're going to be seeing the Twitch drone in action here. There is a problematic Mozzie drone there, so they sacrifice a drone to let the Twitch drone go in and stop the Mozzie drone going in. And we just saw Twitch drone spotting the Jaeger not seeing the Twitch drone, and I think the Jaeger is a bit of a bit dazed by what he just witnessed. A tiny little drone coming in. Jaeger gets taken out by the Sophia from below. Explosions coming in. So Jaeger's now out of action, and now the attacking team is now free to approach the inside. Sophia on a double kill now. She'll be able to get this triple kill if she knows where the enemy team is hiding. Target's now in sight. She does hit the Maestro. Maestro no does take her out. She should not have pushed that in my opinion. But it looks as though Maestro is ready to hit with a shotgun. As Nomad gets a double kill, but no, does he get down by his own teammate? Yeah, Mozzie had downed his own teammate. Friendly fire had just occurred there, and looks like they're going to have to adjust to this quickly if they ever want to get this next win. Looks like Maestro is not being picked up, but no, Dog gets taken out, and now the Maestro is back up, but it's now a 2v3 situation. Both players, the Maestro now low on health, and as well as the Twitch. Looks like the Mozzie C4 comes in but misses, and the next skill comes in from the IQ. Mozzie now gets the IQ down. It's just all up to the Mozzie, who's now planting here. Twitch far off from sight, but no, not far off actually. She's waiting for the Mozzie and takes out the Mozzie with a quick reflex shot onto the face, and looks like round number 5 goes to Panan Gangs again. 4-1 now on Panan Gangs. Looks like it's going to be a Panan Gang wing here, but we're just gonna have to see, as things can always take a turn. We still have this is now the last round of the first half of this map, so we're gonna have to see how the attack plays out. Once again, we're seeing an IQ, Twitch, Nomad, and Sophia being played. Ibana as well being added. Now we see Mute, Valkyrie, Jaeger, Mozzie, and Castle. Looks like they're going to be attempting to defend the ventilation room, as apparently, yes, armory lockers and archives was not helping them out at all. So now they're trying to push a defense onto ventilation room. It looks like they will be having a pause this time, looking to the brighter side, so that they won't have to intensely hold the the vertical floors, the upper floors with too much manpower. They're going to be dedicating a pulse there to just hold that area. But again, so he's only one man, and one man can only do so much. The pulse here being played by Hasham with that elite skin, and wonderful elite skin. Not really one of my favorites, but still pretty good. And Mute also here playing with the elite skin with his Overlord gadget. The Mute Jammer, as they say. Another gadget we don't talk about much is the Jammer. It literally stops any and all electronics from being activated or being used. That's gonna be useful in the long run. We hear a Twitch drone being used here, destroying what I believe was the Valkyrie cam that got destroyed. And speaking of Valkyrie cam, she has just thrown one outside, and now it can use it to spot other players. Right, so attacking team is now making their push here. Hopefully ASMR Esports will be able to bring themselves up again. Mad Skills, let's take a look at the leaderboard here now. Apparently, Mad Skills is leading the leaderboard in his own team. He is doing his best, and the rest of his teammates are also doing their best here but does not seem like it's enough to deter the opposing team, the attacking team. The Jaeger here getting bold and attempting to do a bit of a run out here. Hearing the Sophia taking a few shots, a few crack shots outside. Will the Jaeger take the bait? Will the Sophia take the bait? Will Sophia spot the Jaeger? Ooh, Jaeger just grazes the Sophia. It was enough to stun her, give her a few shots in. But no, Sophia takes the Jaeger out from the back. What an incredible shot from the Sophia. Jaeger should not have disengaged like that completely. Knowing that there was an opponent there. Wait, the IQ goes down to the castle, to the Pulse now. Pulse being ready to Twitch now, also coming in, making her mark on the kills. Coming in from open area as she pushes through, and it looks like the Pulse gets taken out as the Hibana revives her fellow teammate. Now it's all about whoever is left. The Mute still holding position here. IQ moving around as Twitch tries to scout the area. Looks like the jammers are now coming into play here, preventing that drone from being played. And now we see the IQ pushing around now after being heavily damaged here. You know, there's someone's on the stairs. And Twitch gets the double kill onto the Mute and gets the triple, finishing off. Flawless round by Panan Gangs, and attackers win round number 6. It is now 5-1 in favor of Panan Gangs. Getting that triple kill and the headshot from the Valkyrie. What an incredible push. They were pinching the last two operators, make sure they had the vertical control. They had the cardinal controls on the left and right of Mute, as well as from coming in from the open area. So they took baggage room and the main entrance. Server room was gone, and that's just it. It fell apart, and now it looks like we are now moving into the second half of this game. And we see that Panan Gangs is going to be attempting to hold army lockers and archives. Valkyrie, Maestro, Smoke, Jaeger, and Mozzie. Nomad coming in place for the Twitch. Sophia, Thatcher, Hibana, and Buck. An impressive arsenal here coming from ASMR Esports. And it looks like they are going to be attacking with full force here. They are not joking around. They are going to be attacking with all they have. We're just going to have to see how Panan Gangs handles the defensive side of this map. Sure, they may have been powerful in attack, but will they be good on defense? You see here the Mozzie with his super shorty, funding for a gun, by the way, as he makes his rotation home onto 90 hallway. See his smoke played out, as well as a Maestro, and his cameras are being moved around. Hear it, and Valkyrie apparently calling out positions for destruction. And the super shot is being used here, giving them long sides of angles, as the attackers now begin their push into the site. They know that there is someone near the dark entrance, the east entrance of the map, and it seems to be the Jaeger trying to push the Sophia. The Sophia is being cautious and trying to locate the Jaeger. Now knows that the Jaeger is gone, so she can safely engage and move in. The Jaeger here now hears that the door has been destroyed. The Sophia has moved out of the position and is engaging elsewhere. And now Sophia is still in a bit of a pickle here, not knowing who is at the end of that hall and will she take the risk. But looks like the frag grenade makes the first kill coming in from Wagner, takes out the Valkyrie, but now Valkyrie is free to operate on the camps. Maestro here holding army lockers half wall. It's still anyone's game and it's still anyone's attack. It looks like it's not going to be much of a problem, seeing as Nomad is now making her way into Sandwich. You know pretty well. Jaeger bags the counter kill here, but no, Wagner comes in for a revenge kill, so they are refragging left and right. Jaeger is now down. Their only source of roam is now gone, other than the Mozzie. Will the grenade do any damage? It does, and it downs the Maestro. Wagner with a triple kill with that grenade charge. And it looks like it's now in favor of Panan Gang, who's going to be coming in. It looks like loses the drone now as well. The smoke is now the lower approach now coming in. Like I said, they are not going to mess around. They are coming in at full force. And oh no, does not manage to get the Mozzie as the smoke comes in to support. It is now a 2v3. It's still anyone's game. So we can still see the smoke holding a position tightly now, as the Thatcher narrowly misses his chance to take out the smoke. Mozzie and smoke still elsewhere in the map, disabling electronics now as Nomad tries to move in, but oh no! Mozzie gets a headshot on the Nomad from below. A C4 now coming in. C4 now being dropped there and deters the Hibana from actually planting the bomb. We hear the plant going down now, we see it going down now, but it looks like, there we go, Thatcher manages to take out the remaining defender, the Mozzie, as things get a bit heated now with these two players. And it looks like Smoke is trying his best to make a kill here. Oh no! ASMR Esports manages to take out the Smoke. It is now round number 8. We're moving on to round number 8 as round number 7 is now won by ASMR Esports. They have won a round in so long now. They haven't won a round in so long, and this must feel good for them. Morally good for them. The morale is probably rising up from their side now as we move on to round number 8, giving them a bit more hope of taking this final game. Looking at it now, pick phase, second floor army lockers, second floor archives as well. They're going to be holding this site once again and attempting to not fall to that buck. The Jaeger will be on the hunt for that buck, but looks like Wagner getting that triple kill, downing the Maestro, and then responding and trying to get that the Mozzie from below. As we can see now, they are going to be playing aggressively just to adjust to what would happen to them while they were doing their defense rounds. And it looks like they are not going to back down here, as the defense is now clearly more determined to win this this next round and bring home the prize pool for the qualifiers. There's 15 seconds left in the prep phase. We now see the two teams about to prepare for the next, about to start on to the next round. Jaeger putting his ADS down. Seems to have cancelled it, and now Maestro also trying to catch an early attack onto Sandwich, as the Rainbow team from the ASMR Esports team is now moving into attack. They brought in a Thatcher for this instance. I guess it's used, maybe they're going to be disabling their electricity, which I did suggest they do, but looks like now the Mozzie gets his vengeance onto Wagner. The buck is no longer there. He was able to take out the buck way before he could even do any damage, and that is impressive adaptability there. The Mozzie with the Thatcher taking out the Jaeger again. The Roamer early deaths keep happening now, and looks like the Sophia is going to be attempting to move that impact area, but looks like it was stopped by the Jaeger's impact grenade. Sorry, the Jaeger's ADS. Let's see here. Let me see the Valkyrie trying to make an attempt on holding it. Looks like Smoke manages to take out Mad Skills, so the Sophia is now gone as well, and the Smoke is still alive. See the push here again. A double kill coming in from the Mozzie himself, the Super Shorty with the Super Shorty, and looks like he's going to be holding CCTV a bit longer now, as the tag team is making an attempt to push him and flush him out of that, but oh, just barely he gets taken out by this very hole that the Hibana had made, and now it's a 2v2 situation. They're falling on defense. This 2v2 situation happening. Like the drones are now being lost to the opposing teams. Smoke still alive, as well as the Hibana and the Nomad. Both operators from both teams are still very healthy, very much full of life and full of HP, and not become a problem for them anymore. Smoke was not aware of that hole, and it looks like he's going to be falling into the Nomad's trap as he pushes in. Smoke did get grazed a bit. Oh, get a headshot! A double kill onto the Maestro, and now it's all just up to the Nomad, and that's it for Panan gangs if they are not able to hold armory lockers properly. 15 seconds left. All Smoke has to do is waste time. But if he can't waste time, then he won't be able to win this one. 10 seconds left. They get that audio cue from the Nomad charge. And looks like Smoke is going to be moving in. The plant is now going down. And they get this. Plant has been cancelled. No, plant is continuing. Going down, and Smoke is damaged and gets taken out by the Nomad. Once again, ASMR Esports bringing it back. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's still anyone's game. Even though Panan Gangs leads 5-1, ASMR Esports morale is now high up, and they will be moving in for the next round. Round number 9, 5-3, still in favor of Panan Gangs. They just need to win 2 more, and that's it. But if ASMR Esports manages to catch up, then we will be moving possibly into overtime if it becomes 6-6. Otherwise, ASMR Esports has to make up for 4 rounds lost in this half. Looks like Panan Gangs is going to be shifting their focus now. Ventilation room and workshop is now being used. Looks like we won't be seeing another armory hold, as they did fail that twice, so they are learning, they are adapting to it. Even though they managed to take out the Buck, they still fell to that Nomad. The Maestro quickly falling to the Nomad shots with the pre-fire, instantly downing him and killing him. Excessive shotgun use, but necessary nonetheless to allow them to make a quick rotation onto the opposite site. As rotation in this game is very important, they will be using the majority of their gadgets, of their utility, to give them the advantage that they need to keep pushing on. To keep pushing on keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on the enemy team that's attacking. Now Valkyrie here coming in with the compensator. The compensator on. I mean, this compensator with a muzzle brake. But the strategic Valkyrie cameras are coming in. This is where her cameras come in handy. Hard to spot, easy to shoot, and also easy to use. If you know how to use it, then you know not to spot with it. And you would go against you using to spot other players, as it does reveal where the camera is and that there is a camera that's watching them. Now let's talk about the attackers here. Oh, here we got Thatcher. Thatcher, being the one with the EMP grenade, is really a useful operator in the sense that he can take out the necessary equipment that may be hindering the attack from pushing forward. Much like what he did just then, he managed to take out the Jaeger's ADS that was holding in the hallway. And now we get the first kill coming in from the Mozzie onto the Thatcher. Thatcher now is down and no longer disabling electronics from the opposing side. The drone controller himself is in a bit of a pickle in terms of trying to take out the drone to the controller, but it looks like Maestro and Valkyrie come in to help, and Maestro coming in with a double kill on the headshot, down the 90 hall, but looks like Hibana responds with her own kill as well, taking out the Mozzie now completely, knocking him out of action. He held his ground, but was not able to sustain enough, not able to hold himself long enough to be saved by his own teammates. Droning is now gone, and it looks like they have pinned the Valkyrie now. This time it's on the Valkyrie's turn to go down as well with this pin. Valkyrie does a few quick weeks there, but Valkyrie manages to take out the Hibana, and now you see the Nomad trying to push onto 2 players here. The Jaeger, will she be able to finish this off? No, Jaeger finish him off. Panan Gang defenders win round number 9. Panan Gang is now up onto match point 6-3. Panan Gang in the lead by 3 rounds. We are now moving on to match point round here as round number 10 comes into play. If Panan Gang wins this, then they win the qualifiers at ending phase 2, and will then have to see the group stage finals, see them play there. See, the decision to switch sides the moment you know you're not doing well in one side. Try to readjust yourself. And it looks like they did, and now trying the same side, trying armory lockers again. They did nearly win armory lockers in round number 8, but it was not enough for them to completely stall the enemy team. Now as we move here, it looks like there's not much difference in whom they've been picking, in which operators they've been picking. So
Defenders, protect your
that's not
bombs.
going to be a big problem here. They know who they're playing as, they know how they're gonna deal with things, and they know who to go up against. Wagner with that powerful buck play, and Raheem with the incredible play, show of course with the Mozzie, Commando 9 and a super shoddy play. Looks like the smoke is also is being used here in this dire situation now. Looks like Valkyrie is also being brought in by Para, and with that incredible hold of hers, taking out the Havana afterwards. The attempt to save the Jaeger's life as he was being pinned down. Maestro and Valkyrie working together to take out the Jaeger. Take out the Jaeger's adversaries, or Jaeger's contesters. And speaking of Jaeger's contesters, the new season's about to pop out, and I cannot wait to play Wamai and Kali. Hearing a possible run out there. Hearing a possible run out, and looks like they don't know what's about to hit them. If Jaeger gets that run out opportunity, no, does not. And Sophia is none the wiser. She was on her drone when that happened, and she did not even anticipate that to happen. It does look like Jaeger is going again for a second attempt, and this time, yes, this time Sophia is well aware that Jaeger is trying to run out. Somebody is trying to run out on her. So she now places a claymore there to stop the attacker, from the defenders from going around and flanking her from the back. As engagements now take place here, Jaeger still in another tricky situation. He has a way to get out and rotation, and he has a teammate with him, but he does have a problem in terms of who's going against whom and where. It looks like Maestro here showing a bit of force from his side as he pre-fires the corner. It looks like Valkyrie gets the first kill onto, but no, tries to go run around, and Buck is now in control of the ground of the lower section. They need to send someone in there to take them out, but no, here we go. Mozzie barely missing his feet now. Was not able to take out the Buck and dangerous feet here. Literally, his feet were pelted with bullets by this point. It looks like Smoke is trying to hunt down that Buck, and they know that the diffuser is down. And we do have hunts going on now as Buck goes on to drone out that Maestro, that pesky Maestro's position. Maestro now trying to fall back, and he's now trying to run away from the Buck as the Buck now spots where the Maestro came from, and now starts to destroy the floor and move away from it. Oh, the Smoke gets him with a shotgun. It is now a 3 versus 2 situation. Gets another shotgun kill. The Smoke on a double kill, and no, does not end it. It is now a 1v1 situation. It's between the Maestro and the Nomad, but Maestro manages to win it. Panan Gang wins round number 10 with the GGs go out from the admin and the players. It is now a win for Panan Gang. Panan Gang takes this qualifier phase 2 finals. Panan Gang wins with 2 on 2. That was an interesting match, especially coming in from the Smoke, going down and taking out the Buck with a shotgun. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my face, and what an amazing last 2 maps as Panan Gangs took both maps by storm. The first map in Coastline was a bit of a struggle, as it is a very rare map to play on, but then they managed to win it all in the end in Border. See, when it looked like they were about to falter, it became I believe was a 5-3, became a 6-3, and eventually ended with a 7-3. Well, but again, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our Rainbow Six Siege Phase 2. Hope you all enjoyed watching those games as much as I did. And it is now the time for you guys to go over to insomniasally.com and get your tickets to see these 8 teams from Phase 1 and Phase 2 duke it out on the main stage. Once again, my name is Sethiel. I go by Magic, and it has been a pleasure casting for you guys.